Hello, welcome. My name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up, and I am so happy to be here with you. Let me just move. Just had to move I have my phone, which is pointing down at my table, is on Bluetooth headphones, and I could hear myself through the Bluetooth headphones. So I just relocated them. So we should be good. Okay. So welcome. Oh my gosh. It's been forever. So happy to be here. Let me just say that first of all. My paper pumpkin kit just came in the mail. This is the July kit. I know I am certainly not the first one to get it, but it's new to me. So I will be unboxing it with you guys tonight. As you are coming on, I'm starting to see numbers. So as you are coming on, whether you are watching live or in the replay, be sure to say hi. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you got your paper pumpkin kit yet. I know that I think it's it feels, from what I'm hearing, it feels like it's about half and half. Some people are still waiting for their kits, and some people have gotten them and kind of dug into them a little bit. So I think that this kit is adorable. And yes, I have already watched unboxings because I want to know. I want to know what's in it. I want to know what it looks like. But it's always different when you get the kit at home yourself to see it and play with it and put it together. So that's my plan. That's what I'm hoping to do. And I'm starting to see comments. So I will go to your comments in just a second. So I am going to try to get back into the swing of things because I'm like out of practice doing this. But let me just say a few things. Okay. So we're going to be doing, just so that you know what we're working on. I'm going to be opening this. I haven't even opened it. I just took off the outside wrapper. I haven't even opened this box yet because it just came today. Patrick just walked in the door with it when he came home from work. So I will be doing that and hopefully putting a couple of the cards together with you. It just depends on time and how it goes with the live. So, and how long my Bluetooth headphones hold out, because once those go, it will start to sound weird. But hopefully it will last for the live. And then also I want to talk to you about a few things that we have going on. We have a 24-hour stamp sale that starts on Wednesday, tomorrow. Okay. So I know it sounds weird because it always starts in the middle of the night for those of us that are on Eastern time. So at midnight Mountain time, 2 a.m. Eastern, the 24-hour sale starts. And of course, it's exactly what it is. It's 24 hours. So it's just going to be one day. It's 15% off annual catalog stamp sets. And I was just with a demonstrator group, and they were, going through the catalog and saying, here are some really cute, fun stamp sets if you hadn't had a chance to get them yet. So I thought it would be fun to go through that with you guys too, if I can. Like I said, if I can do it. I thought if we did that, first and just kind of breeze through, shout out if there's any particular stamp sets that you're planning on getting on sale tomorrow. So when the big annual catalog comes out, and the sale is specifically on 2023 to 2024 annual catalog stamp sets. So this is a stamp sale. It excludes host sets. Those are in the very back of the catalog. And it's not like on bundles or papers. It's specifically the annual catalog stamp sets that are going to be on sale tomorrow. Okay. So if you have any questions about that, you can leave me a comment or message me or email me. I've already been answering some of your emails with questions about the sale tomorrow. So that's another one of the reasons why I wanted to go live. And I thought I would show you a few of the sets that I am looking at. And then you could tell me if there are any particular sets that you want to get. So like I said, that sale is going to start midnight Mountain time. It's 2 a.m. Eastern for us, but it's going to go on the whole day. And then it will end at 11:59 p.m. Mountain time. So at the very, very end of the day. And of course, that's 1:59 for us. So like I said, if you have questions, let me know about that. Now, here's the other thing. bonus days are happening, and I have barely had a chance to talk about this live. So if you're on my email list, I have definitely been sending this out on my email list, and just kind of keeping you guys updated on bonus days. But I want to talk about bonus days for just a minute. It's going on all through the month of July. And if you spend $50 before tax, a qualifying purchase, you can earn bonus days coupons for every 50 that you spend through the month of July, and you redeem them in August. You have between August 1st and August 31st to redeem them. So July is about getting the coupons. And then August is when you redeem them. So because we're halfway through July right now, a little bit more than halfway through July right now, you still have the opportunity to earn the bonus days coupons as well. So even though we have this promotion going on tomorrow with the 24-hour stamp sale, if there were other things that you wanted to get, just keep in mind that bonus days are still happening too. Plus, I do my host code. So there's a lot going on in July. I really wasn't expecting, like, they don't tell us, they don't give us that much notice whenever they like announce sales and things like that. So I feel like July has been crazy. There's been so much going on, but bonus days is an awesome promotion. A 24-hour stamp sale, that's like really unusual. They don't do that very often. That's like a, I would want to say like maybe once or twice a year. I don't know for sure, but I was surprised. I was really surprised to see that they're doing that, but it's really cool. So, there's different ways that you could earn. Okay. So, okay. Let me see. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Teresa. Hello, Kathy. Kathy, my birthday card is in the other room. I really wanted to show you guys the cards that I got. Hi, Joan. So Kathy sent me the most beautiful birthday card. If I have time, I'm either going to post them if you're okay with it. If you're okay with me showing it, that should be the first question that I ask you. But so beautiful. I got your card. Thank you so much. Kathy and I have the same birthday. And then, hey, Joan, she's watching from Washington. So it's so nice to be here with all of you. July has been a crazy month. Kathy says, I got mine on Saturday, which was really fast for me. I know. I almost fell over when hubby brought it in. Yeah. So it's so cool. You never know when you're going to be like one of the first people to get the paper pumpkin. I don't understand the shipping process. Like sometimes we get it first on the East Coast. Sometimes it's like the people more in the southern states get it first. Like you just don't know. It's like they surprise us every month. But it's so cool when we get the kits quickly. Like it's the greatest feeling. It's really cool when you get the kit before the paper pumpkin video comes out, because that's just like your very first, right? But yeah, they're going to be cute. This is a fun fold kit, by the way. I think Paper Pumpkin only does like one fun fold kit a year-ish. They don't do them all the time, maybe two. So typically over the course of a year, if you subscribe every month, you start to get a real feel for the way that they do things with Paper Pumpkin. The majority of kits are card making kits, but a couple of times a year, they might do like tags or like a 3D project or something. And then maybe once or twice a year, you might see a fun fold, which is really cool. So that's what we're going to be working on here. Okay, she says it's okay to post it. Okay, so I'll have to post a picture of some of the cards that I got. So I love them. So yeah, I'll do that after. I'll have to post that later. But yeah, so 24-hour stamp sale. We're going to do our Paper Pumpkin unboxing. You can still earn with bonus days. And even though it's early in the subscription period, keep in mind we have the August Paper Pumpkin kit that you have until August 10th to subscribe for. I always just say, so you don't forget, just do it. But that's something else to keep in mind, particularly for bonus days, because for those of you who've gotten Paper Pumpkin, you enjoy it. You know you're going to get maybe 3 months worth, 6 months worth of kits. If you do the prepaid code, you can earn those bonus days coupons in July to redeem in August. So this is a good time to either, get, if you need a new round, if this is, if you do this regularly, you get the prepaid offers. We have a 1 month, which doesn't qualify for the rewards, but if you do 3, 6, or 12-month prepaid, you will get bonus days coupons for any of those 3. The 1 month prepaid does not. If you did that with something else, it might add up, but if we're talking over 50. So that's something to keep in mind. But you have until August 10th to subscribe. There should be an insert in this kit about August kit, so we'll talk more about that in a minute. Okay, hi Tracy, how are you? All right, so let's go ahead and what should I do? Should I do the kit first or should I go through the annual catalog first? I feel like I just want to browse a couple of stamp sets and then we'll open the box. So let me take this banner down because I always forget. The other thing that I forgot, this is my website. So if any of you need information, on, to how to locate me, how to get on my email list, what's going on, you can go to stampingwithhart.blogspot.com, and I spell my last name H-A-R-T. So Hart is spelled H-A-R-T. All right. And then let's go ahead and I'm going to just, hopefully you guys can still hear me. We should still be good. So this is the annual catalog. So one thing that I do want to mention is the online exclusives will not be included as part of the sale. And it doesn't really matter because online exclusives have been crazy. I don't even know what to say about it. It's wonderful how popular online exclusives have been, but it's been a real roller coaster with the inventory. We're okay for the Christmas in July class because I closed that so I could order everything back when it was still available. But now we have things that are on back order and all kinds of stuff. So this does not include online exclusives. This is specifically for annual catalog stamp sets. So, oh, Kathy says she can hear me. Okay, good. And she says, I have not, she hasn't gotten her kit. So Roberta hasn't gotten her paper pumpkin kit yet. I hope you get that soon, Roberta. She's not too far from me. Hopefully soon. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the annual catalog. And one thing I do want to shout out, they always tell us to say, is to reference that images inside the Stampin' Up! Catalog are copyright Stampin' Up! And you can see it right on the bottom of the page where the page numbers are too. But if they're, what I was saying before, like when the annual catalog comes out, I'm going to try to get like right to the stamp sets, basically. Yeah, we'll start here. And I mean, we don't have to go like page by page. I'm just going to breeze through it. But when the annual catalog comes out, like we get dazzled right away by certain sets. And then we make a list of the other things that we want to get. And then maybe, we don't pick those up as quickly. So that's where a stamp sale comes in handy, I will tell you. So this happens to be one of the stamp sets that I have not gotten yet. I don't know if this was a popular one for all of you. Beautiful balloons. So just again, if you are looking in the catalog, it's specifically the stamp sets that are going to be on sale, not like bundles and suites. Okay. But like carousel horses, I think would be a really good one. Ooh, I'm working with this one right now. Oh my gosh, I love this one. But sets like this, if you need a lot of sentiments or words. But let me show you. This is one that I've really been wanting to get. There were like a few specifically. I wish I would have looked at the page numbers. I'm just going to page through this, but you guys can shout out what you want. These would be great. So much fun. So maybe some of the stamps that you don't necessarily have, a coordinating punch or anything to go with it. That would be really cute. That would be great to get with the sale. There's one specifically with the bird on a book. My team member, Teresa, she has been making the most amazing cards with this stamp set. I just have to find it. But so many options to choose. This would be a great one. I happen to not get this one yet. I don't know if you guys have this. Roberta says she does have beautiful balloons and she loves it. Yeah. Roberta started a list for the stamp sale. I know. For those of us who make lists, this is one of those things where we definitely make the list. If you are into Christmas in July, this is worth a look. Let's see. I had a question about Zany Zoo today. So if you're watching, that should be one of the stamp sets. This is the one. This is the one. How cute is this? So she keeps making the cutest cards with this set. And I'm like, look at that. Look at this, even the sample cards. It's called Bird's Eye View. So this is one of the ones that I'm looking at for tomorrow for the sale. So just in case anybody was wondering, hey, Chuck, for anybody who loves that chicken theme, I know that those have been wildly popular. But so many great sets to choose from. Taco Fiesta is so cute. This is like quintessential summer to me. You know, the fruit and the ice cream. Oh, I should get this one. That's a cute one. I was really thinking about the space set, which I can't think of the name of right now, for Connor. This is great for anybody who's going to be doing like back to school or nurses, or if you tend to donate cards or anything like that. Let me see if I can find that other one. This one's cute. That would be a good one for the sale. I love Darling Details. I happen to have that one already. Oh gosh, I should have had a better plan. Okay, so Construction Zone, that's one of the ones that I'm thinking about getting. Teresa says, get it. I know. You have convinced me about 12 times over. Kathy says she loves Hey Chuck. I know. So it's just really fun and cute. So maybe some of those stamp sets that we wouldn't necessarily get like first round, but you just know you can make the cutest stuff with it if you get it. So those are some of the ones that that's a great one. Those are some of the ones that I'm looking at. Oh, here it is. So this is very specific, right? This is like for a certain age group, whether or not you have kids, grandkids, who might be interested in this particular theme. But this is a really cool stamp set. So I was thinking about that one. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up with. We'll see what you guys end up with. You'll have to let me know. I did take a look at the inventory report right before I came on. And I know that this bundle is on low inventory, but the only stamp set that I saw that isn't available right now is So Very Merry, which was an online exclusive anyway. So it would not have been part of the sale anyway. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I think that's about good. I mean, I don't want to go through everything and then this goes into the next section, but so many great stamp sets that are going to be on sale tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we have our paper pumpkin. What's this? It's a little piece of cardboard in here. Okay, so let me see if I can show this to you. This is the stamp set, and honestly, I haven't really looked at this at all. I did see one unboxing, but I couldn't remember. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sentiment phrases, which is really great. And then we have 2 images. So I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised by all the words that we have here. But I did see that this set has a lot of die cut imagery. So let's take a look at that. And then our little star of the show for the Stampin' Spot this month is Daffodil Delight, bright and sunny. All right. And then if you are new to Paper Pumpkin, or if you haven't tried Paper Pumpkin, this is how it arrives to you. So nice to have the crafty box every month to show up with easy projects that are fun to make. I have missed this. I have so missed being live. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to flip it over now. So for any of you who may not have seen what the cards look like yet, you're going to see it now. Okay, let me just slice this open while I'm at it. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm going to flip it over, and I already see tear and tape, which makes me so happy. All right, so these are the cards. I mean, are they so much fun? Oh my gosh, I love it. And look at how they pop. So I get why the stamp set is more words than it is images. It's usually a pretty good combination, but sometimes one wins out over the other. Oh, you know what I did not see? I didn't see the flyer for the August kit. Did I miss it? Hang on, it might be in here. Or maybe there isn't one in there. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm just going to unwrap this and we'll go through this, okay? I don't always do unboxings. I don't always assemble the cards the way that they do it. Sometimes I jump straight into alternates, but I do think it's important when we are getting into a fun fold, maybe something that's a little bit unusual for Paper Pumpkin, that we do kind of make those cards. So Paper Pumpkin kits are all inclusive, meaning everything that you need to make the cards is in the box. I would say the only exception to that would be a pair of scissors if you need it. And then I do recommend, or I typically bring in my own adhesive as well. But they do provide adhesive in the kit for you. So if you've never crafted a day in your life, you're set. Okay, we have, looks like little clear embellishments here to work with. Let me just take a look at these. See if I can hold these up to the camera. They look flat, almost like sea salt. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're pretty cool. Okay, and Roberta is saying that she wants Hey Chick and So Refreshing. Those are stamp sets that are on her list. Kathy says this kit is so bright and fun. It really is. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Hopefully I won't lose it. I'm going to put, we have different patterns. Okay, so for those of you who like to make alternates, I'm already noticing that we have liner on the inside and then a different pattern on the outside of the envelope. So for those of you who like to do alternate ideas, it's wonderful that we have this. I typically use this in place of, DSP, but it looks like this kit is chock full of wonderful things to use for alternates, which I haven't even wrapped my head around yet. I'm going to put this stamp set on one of the envelopes so that we can kind of sort of see it, but I know that the light is glaring. Okay, so here are some of those die cut pieces. All right, I'm just going to try to go through that quickly. Here are some of our card bases. Don't be intimidated. They're going to be easier than they look. Okay, and then we have more of our die cut pieces. They're pretty big. And Kathy, did you put yours together already? Hi, Penny. How are you? She says that her kit came yesterday, but she hasn't opened it yet. Oh, so we're kind of opening it for you, but that's okay. Okay, so those were the card bases. Well, there's actually another card base right down here. So I guess let me do that first. Get these out. So they're all these look similar, but they're still different, just so that you can see they're a little bit different. All right, and then we have more super fun die. Look at this. I bet you a sentiment goes there. That's adorable. That's really cute. I love the sandy look that they have going on here. That's a really cool effect. All right, and then we have surfboards, adorable. We have a huge umbrella. This is always what I think of in particular when I think of vacation. And I don't get to go to the beach, so I will live through my kit. We will not be going to the beach this year. Sometimes we go to Erie, if Patrick can talk me into it, but traveling is not easy for us. We have some crabs. So for those of you celebrating birthdays in July, like me, July babies, we have our little zodiac sign here. We have some starfish. We have some sunglasses, some flip-flops. I mean, this is quintessential summer, isn't it? We have some seashells here, and then really colorful banners. So it's always interesting to see what like color they choose to kind of do the little accents and like the banner outlines and stuff. I think that that's cool. I think that's Flirty Flamingo. These are awesome. Look at the chair. Oh my gosh, you get 3 of those too. That's awesome. Okay, and then these are the big dots. So I love the big dots. All right, so there's, you know what, I should do a post about this, but people have very definite feelings and opinions, including Roberta, about these adhesive dots. Some people love them, some people do not. They typically are this size. So let me show you this sheet right here. They typically are this size, but this month they're this size. And I like the bigger ones. So we don't get these in every kit. We don't get the big ones in every kit. So they are special. Anyway, if you like the adhesive dots, that's a good one. All right. And then let's take a look here. So no, you guys, there's no insert for the August kit. So I'm going to have to see if I can bring up a picture of it or something. I do have a post on my Facebook page about it. I have it pinned. So now I'm going to go through the instruction sheet. Okay. So you can always just for point of reference, go back to the front, you know, if you're trying to put your cards together and you just want to see what they look like put together. That's usually what I do. But if you want to follow the instructions that they have inside, they have visual step-by-step instructions for each of the card layouts. So there's 3 layouts, 1, 2, 3. This is basically the pieces that you need for each one. And then here are the step-by-step instructions. It looks like, and if you see a dot right there, that's like the adhesive dot. You see these 3 little circles. Those are our embellishment there. This long line is for our tear and tape. So just so that you guys know, this little yellow square, that would be your ink. Okay. And then for the travelers, just like, you know, how I'm crafting out of my car right now. This is a ruler that they have printed on the side of every single month. They have a printed ruler on the side of the instruction sheets, which I always personally appreciate because I don't always carry my ruler. So on the back, if you need to check your inventory, this is something that I always recommend you look at. And if you look at this month's kit, look at the amount of inventory in this box. I mean, come on now. You get so much in these kits. So this kit contains enough supplies for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. But for those of us who craft these kits, we know that there's leftovers that will make more than that if you get into alternates. So the Stampin' Up coordinating colors for this kit, which I haven't even had a chance to go through yet, are Azure Afternoon, Basic Gray, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo. I was right about that one. Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, and Pool Party. There are alternates that Paper Pumpkin does with their kit so that you can check out their alternates if you want to. And then, of course, there's plenty of ideas out there as well. But this is like the #1 place that I go with my instruction sheet. All right. So now that we have all of that out of the way, it looks like we can start making our kits. So I think I'm going to go for the umbrella kit first. And let's see how I do without the instructions here. And you know what I'm just realizing? I think I moved all of my craft stuff back over to my old filming space. I still have this table here next to my computer for when I go live, but I think I'm going to have to grab my blocks. So I might have to do that in a minute. That's okay. All right. So let's see if we can grab this first one. Let me see if I can make sense of these card bases here real quick. All right. So with the card base, I think, is that the right one? No, I don't think it is. All right. I am going to have to look at the instructions, but here's what we're going to do with this kit. So this is like our main score line here. So I'm just going to warm that up, but this part is going to come up and this one is going to go down. So I'm just going to kind of warm up my score lines here. You can see, and it might be easier to see on the back. So we have several score lines for our fun fold here. And so basically, when you start to pinch that closed, you can start to see what your fun fold looks like. But here, we're just going to do the mountain and valley. The mountain and valley fold. Okay, so this is what it looks like sideways. All right, and I'll do that again. So we'll do that with each one of our card bases here. But that is the gist of it. Okay, so really simple fun fold here. But I know that when you're first looking at it, it can look intimidating, okay? But this is basically a step card, which is really cute. And then that's the one. So let me get the other ones. I'm going to set these over here because I'm not going to make all mine cards tonight. Okay, so here's another one. So I'm just going to do that again where I'm kind of warming up some score lines here. You can see we're going to go up and down. So we're going to go pinch, pinch. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this side up. Okay. So pulling this one up and pinching. And then as you start to close this card, let me see if I can do it this way. It folds like that. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. And I should get my bone folder to get a better crispier edge there, but there we go with that one. So let me put these aside. And then here is our third one. So our third one looks like, is this the one? I can't tell. Okay, so here's our third scene here. These two are pretty subtle difference, but this one you can definitely tell is different. So same thing. I'm going to just kind of warm this up a little bit. And then here, I'm just going to start folding. So fold, warm it up. Okay, so it's okay to bend it a little. The lines will start to naturally bend for you and with you. And then just squeeze it close like that. And we have our step. So hopefully, I hope that helps. Okay. All right. And so Roberta says, those terrible dots. What are the greetings? Okay. So let me go over what those are. That is a great question. Let me do it this side. All right. So it says, sending an ocean of love. I see, SEA, brighter days ahead. Waving hello. That's adorable. Wish you were here. Sending sunshine to, and then there's a little colon there. Relax, you deserve it. Hello, sunshine, which I think we all knew that had to be there. And sorry, I was crabby. That's funny. Yeah, this is cute. Oh my goodness. And then of course we have our little starfish and our sun. All right. And then let's see what else you guys are saying. You could pair, Roberta is saying you could pair this with our Seaside Bay stamp set. That is a great idea. Kathy's saying that's a great idea. That is. Okay. So we have our 3 card bases here. And now I just have to figure out which one is the right one for the one with the umbrella. It looks like it's the one with the sun and the cloud. So this one right here. So let's go ahead and get our umbrella pieces and then we'll come back to these 2 fun folds later. I'm going to try really hard to keep it together on this table. All right. So let's see if I can get these pieces. The other thing I don't need right now is all these envelopes. We can put these aside. All right. And then, okay, so we need the chair, which is fabulous. Let's get the chair. Let's get, here it is. All right, we're going to get our chair. Would you please look at that? Oh my gosh. So there's another beach kit. It's part of the kids collection, which I don't always feature because I do Paper Pumpkin every month. But that has a really cute chair in it too. Umbrella and chair scene. Okay, so we need, this looks like it's one gigantic piece. Look at this. That's big. All right, so we have our umbrella. There is a little sand shovel, sand in a bucket, and a beach ball on an actual sandy beach here. We have like a sloping sandy beach. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so we need that piece. We need the chair, which I have here. Okay, and let's see what else we need. It is also calling for the sunglasses. Okay. Sunglasses, flip-flops, or sandals, whatever you want to say. Okay. And then the sign, that signage piece. That is too cute. I love this sign. See, I love frames. So that speaks to me. Okay, and then of course we need our Daffodil Delight. I'm going to grab my full-size ink pad when I'm grabbing the clear blocks. So just give me 1 second here. But I can't tell if this is an additional, if they're telling me I need an additional piece or I just stamp right onto the white square. That's what I'm thinking. But there are these like little squares right over here. So I'm going to get one of these just in case because it's like definitely telling me this little piece here. So all right. Okay, let me grab my blocks. Sorry about this, you guys. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I'm going to use my full-size ink pad, but of course you can use your Stampin' Spot if that's what you have or if that's what you want to use. And then when you get the Paper Pumpkin kit for the very first time, you get a clear block in it. It looks like this. I don't know if it's exactly still this shape and size, but it should be very similar. If not specifically this one, I've had my Paper Pumpkin subscription for quite a few years now. But that's what comes with it. And then you just use that same block month after month, unless of course you have your own clear blocks, or if you want to add two. I do have my own clear blocks, so I just grabbed a couple of extras because I like to just have one stamp per block. I'll switch them out if I need to, but it looks like we don't have a lot of stamping on this. We're going to do Relax, You Deserve It for this particular card. So I'm going to grab that stamp. Relax, You Deserve It. And I am going to take a quick peek at the instructions here. I don't see dimensionals in this kit, so I'm assuming it just goes flat. Yeah, so it's telling me to put it onto this little square. So that's what we are going to do. And then we put the square inside the thing. But honestly, you just stamp right onto that. So I'm not sure why they're doing that, but it's okay. Okay. All right. So let's do Relax, You Deserve It. So cute. And it looks like that's it in terms of the stamping for this one. So the fun pull must be the fun part about this one. So we're going to put some adhesive on the back of our umbrella. And it looks like I'm going to go to the front now, just to make sure that I'm doing this right. The umbrella looks like it goes on the front flap, as far as I can tell. So let's do what they're telling us to do here. All right, this is technically card number 2, so I guess I'm being a rebel here. I really want to put this on dimensionals. I'm trying to follow the kit, you guys, but I just am tempted to do it. Do you think there's a specific reason why I shouldn't? I also have a tear and tape already open, so I'm just going to use mine. All right, let's see if we can get our tear and tape on here. They're also recommending a little dot up at the top. So let's do that. Put a little dot up here. Okay. I think I'm doing this backwards. I think I'm supposed to do this piece last. I'm not. This is why I do alternates. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm missing a piece. I'm missing, let's see. I'm going to set this right over here. I want to try to do this by the book, by the instructions here. So it looks like I need a little scene of like clouds here. I think it's this one to extend. Yeah, I do. Okay. So we have, if I'm looking at this right, this layer goes on the back to be like a continuous scene, basically. See how that like comes together there? Okay, so that one goes on the back. It looks like the chair goes next, so that these basically become dimension after the fact. And then, oh, we have the little, our little flip-flops kind of tucked in by the chair. That's so cute. I hope I have that right. Am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a layer. I don't think I am. Just want to make sure. I think I have all the pieces now. So, and then we put our sunglasses up front with our little embellishments, and then the little Relax, You Deserve It. So I think I'm doing it right because we need the whole length of the strip there. So yeah. All right. I think we're good now. All right. So we're going to, for this piece here, where am I supposed to put the adhesive? I think, I don't see it. Well, I'm just, oh, they're saying put the adhesive right on the back of this. They're saying put the adhesive right here and right here. And I guess that way that tells us that we're putting the adhesive in the right spot and that things aren't going to stick where they're not supposed to. but I will tell you, I would rather put it on my piece, but I'm going to do what they tell me to, just so that I'm not doing it wrong. And I'm just going to do the one strip. Hopefully that's good. And then I'm just going to put that flush right in there. Okay, so there's the first piece. And then our next piece is going to be the chair. And I really want to put my adhesive on the chair. It will just make me feel better. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think it just goes right here. If I'm hopefully doing this right. Okay. Yeah, because it does set down in here. So I'm going to put that one right next here. And then I put my little flip-flops right next to it in there. And it's asking for 2 dots on our flip-flops. This is cute. I kind of want mine coming out from the top instead of the bottom. Is that wrong? I feel like that would be cute. I'll do it the way that they say it. All right, I'm going to follow their directions. Their design is very cute. But can you tell that my brain is already going to alternate card town? Okay. And so I'm going to put the little flip-flops hopefully here. You can see them there. I don't know if I did that right. I might not have done that right. We'll figure it out. And then I put a couple of dots here. I'll put this right on here. Now I'm getting quiet. Now I'm thinking. Okay. And that's going to go on the front. Oh, I can put this piece on now. So I'm going to try to do it this way so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Just going to line these 2 up. Okay, and I see why they want the umbrella, because the top of the umbrella will go right here. So we'll adhere that little dot. So in this case, the positioning of the dots are very specific with this particular card. All right, and then our sunglasses are going to go up front, but let me put this little sign on first. And so we're just putting the adhesive on the bottom according to the directions here. All right, and then I'm going to put it right here. I think if you'd want to put another glue dot like right there, that would be totally fine. I feel like I want to do that. I feel like it's going to be floppy if I don't. Don't be like me and bend it, but it will make me feel better. Okay. See, you can hardly tell. All right, so there's that one. And then, yeah, it does kind of set right when, I don't know, I'm having a problem with the flip-flops. That is not working for me, but I am going to do what they tell me to. So let's do sunglasses and embellishments so that we can officially finish this card. Okay. We're going to put that right next to our sign. Oh, it's also calling for a seashell. How did I miss that? Let's do a little seashell here because it really does make the scene. The little details, it is all about the details. Okay. And then the little seashell goes right over here. Oh my gosh, it is. I mean, It's adorable. Okay, so that is the first card. I don't forget the adhesives. I mean, not adhesives, the embellishments. Don't forget the embellishments. Okay, so I think it calls for 3. Yeah. So let's put 3. We're going to put them right around the bottom part of the card here. So they have one over here by the shovel. That really does add. It really does. Even the little clear embellishments add. And then one by the sunglasses. And then one over by the sign. So nice and spread out. Okay. And that is, this card is adorable. So here is how it looks when it's done. I'm going to have a lot of fun with alternates with this kit. I can tell you right now. I wouldn't be surprised if people just went straight for alternates with this one, just in case not everybody wants to do a fun fold, you know what I'm saying? But I would encourage you, if you've never made a fun fold before, try to make this one. It is easy. It's the pieces. It's like putting the pieces together that I actually it was making me question. So whenever you're putting a fun fold together, when you're positioning your adhesive, that's really the thing that matters most. You can put your pieces wherever you want, but that's what I would say the most important thing is just be mindful of where your adhesive is going, and definitely pay attention to the instructions in terms of where it's telling you to put the little adhesive dots if you use those. If you don't, like if you use seal or something, that's totally fine, but just be specific in where you're putting it. Okay. So that's the first one. I know, look at me with the dimensionals out, and I should not be doing that because there are no dimensionals in this kit. All right, let's go back to card number 1. Oh, this is the surfboard card, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, surfboard card. We're going to do a hello sunshine here. So we need a couple of things. Let's go ahead and get our palm trees. We need a crab. So we're going to do a crab. It's calling for a seashell and a starfish. So I'm going to get those out. And the little crab pinchers actually come open. Isn't that cute? Oh, they really did think of the details on this one, didn't they? All right. And then I'm not used to seeing this many pieces in a kit. I mean, there's always a lot of stuff in paper pumpkin kits, but this one feels like even more. Okay, so we're going to do our palm trees here with the coconuts in there. Cool. Okay, and then there are little pieces in here. I would say it's up to you whether or not you want to pop them out or not. I am going to pop them out just because I think it's what we're supposed to do. But if you want to leave it as one piece, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. Okay. Just my opinion. All right, so we have the palm tree. Let's get these pieces are big. I can't get over how big these are. Okay, and I've noticed, I mean, with Stampin' Up lately, and you guys can tell me what you think, I feel like they've scaled up, don't you? Like, I've just been working with horse and sleigh, and everything is big. Everything. Like, this is like large scale. I don't know. It's cool. I really like the large scale stuff. Okay, so I think what we're going to do on this one, oh, and give me one of these. We need one of these banners. Okay. So I think we're good on this. I don't need to use any more of these. All right, I'm going to put this over here. We still need a background scene. I'm missing a background scene. I think it is, hang on. Is it this one? Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I think it's supposed to be this one. Okay, hang on. Okay. And look, there's extra sand here. I apologize if I was supposed to put that on the last card, but I'm sure we could add it in if we need to. Okay, so I think this is what we're going for on this particular one. Let's see if I have it right this time. It's the one with the sun that we need. So then I'll save this palm tree for later, but just so that you have it for reference, there are 2 different ones there. Okay, so we have our background, which is this scene here, and that matches up here. Okay, so just when we're trying to be sure. That matches up. Okay, cool. It looks like our crab and our little sign is going to go in the middle one. And then this is going to go up front. I almost hate to cover that. It's cute. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And I feel like I could put the front together first. I don't think there's any rules, but I'm going to do what they tell me to. And I'm going to put the adhesive here on the back. This should move a little bit faster, this card. I hope so. And this is one of those kits where if I could get into a groove, like if I actually had time to sit down and make the whole kit, I would make all of these just as they are because they are so much fun. They are very unique, really well designed, really cool. But I think because of the piecing element and because of the adhesive like being so specific, it can feel just a little bit intimidating, but it is easy once you get into the hang of it. So I will say that our normal paper pumpkin kits are super simple to put together, but this one is a little bit like a puzzle. That's how it feels to me personally. Okay, and then let's put this one on. Just gonna pop that right on there. It's easier for me to kind of do this at my eye level, but I'm sorry you guys aren't seeing that. Okay, so there we go. So there's the back piece and the front piece, and now what we need to do is add our little crab in the middle. But our crab is super cute, and I want to show him a lot. So these two things are going to go together right on the front, so we can do that. We can put these right on the front. I see why they gave us the larger dots on this. It makes perfect sense. Okay. So we'll put these on. And let's put these two things here. So I'm going to do my seashell first, then our little starfish. Okay, we're going to put some embellishments on that in just a minute. Let's do our Hello Sunshine. Let's stamp this thing. This looks like this is about a good size stamp. Let's see. That's probably our biggest, well, maybe like the widest font, but not the longest sentiment. And then let's put this on block. Really, really cute. Love the font on this. Really, really fun. Lots of personality in this font. Okay, Hello Sunshine. And then we're just going to open up these pinchers a little bit. We're going to tuck this in. That is so cute. I guess I should put a little bit of adhesive on the back of that, or that's going to come flying right off. Do we all think that I should do that? It's telling me to put it on the back of there and not on the back of the crab. So I guess I will listen to them. So we're going to put the adhesive near the bottom of the crab feet and then right on the banner. Okay. I'm going to do what they tell me. So let's do that. Feet. Banner. Okay, so this means that the banner needs to be sticking to that element, that middle fold element in some way. Let me go back to the picture on the front. Okay, so it's this one. I don't know why I'm doing these out of order. It's this one, and that looks like I'm putting it on the second fold. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the second fold. Bear with me. Okay. Part of me wants to put it on the back one so that we can see it all. But I'm going to listen. But what I don't understand is the adhesive comes up over the thing. hang on. If you guys are giving me instructions, let me just read. Kathy says cute. Tracy says cute. Perrette says, I'm showing my lack of imagination, but I have no idea how these will become alternates. Excited to see your ideas. I don't know yet, but usually it just starts coming together for me. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I have a very specific vision. But this time, like for me, just because they're large scale pieces, I would like to like kind of do them on different cards instead of putting them all on the same card. You know what I mean? But I definitely did something wrong here. I mean, I can see that it's telling me adhesive wise to put it here. So there must be, like, I feel like it is back against this. So I'm just going to do that. That's just what I'm going to do. But I feel like I'm missing something. You know what it is? Let me see. Let me see if it's this piece, and then my brain will feel better. And meanwhile, it's probably already sticking. Okay, let's see. I also want you to see that comma. So if I do this, it will allow me to do what I want. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I want. So I'm sorry. This happens to me every time I put together a paper pumpkin kit. I do this all the time. I just start making up my own rules. So I don't really officially know if this piece goes there or not. I'm so sorry, you guys. But Paper Pumpkin, they have their official video out if you want to do it the right way. But I'm going to take this little piece of sand and I'm going to add it to this second groove here. So there's 1, 2, and then this is our back groove. So 1, 2, 3. I'm adding the sand piece to the second groove. And now I'm going to pop this on, and all of my little dots should be on the back of something that isn't going to stick to other things. And that will make me feel better because I do not want glue on a fun fold anywhere where it doesn't belong. And I think that looks great. Okay, so we'll finish with our embellishments. I'm sorry that I got hung up on that. And I think I'm supposed to have a dot on the back of my surfboard just so that we can secure that. So let me, on the striped one, the yellow one, I'm going to pop a dot here. Okay, because otherwise I feel like it would be too floppy, like if the person opened the card, right? Like we want them to have fun with it, but we don't want it like stuff falling all over the place, right? We don't want that. All right, so there is card number 2, equally adorable. Okay, so super, super cute. I hope I am showing you guys effectively. I feel like I'm failing a little bit. I mean, even if you make a mistake or even if you do start doing it your own way, clearly it still comes out absolutely adorable. And then let's pop some embellishments on here because I always forget. All right, they put their embellishments by the surfboard in the center on the sand here. Okay, and then where's the third one? Oh, by the surfboard. Okay, 2 over by the surfboard. I shall listen. There we go. All right, those are easy to put on because they're nice and flat. So for those of you who like flat embellishments, hopefully I'm showing this to you effectively. They're not perfectly flat. They do pop up a little bit, but very, very narrow. Okay. All right, that's card number 2. And then let's do card number 3. I'm so sorry. I really didn't think it was going to take this long, but my brain is like not computing with this, with the instructions tonight. Okay. This is probably because I'm out of practice, right? All right. So card number 3. Card number 3. Let's just get it. Let's just eyeball it. Okay. So this is the palm tree one. This is the one where we have the little boat. And then we have this little sunset background. This is, I would say, the easiest one to match up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these pieces here. All right. And just a reminder, just in case if my headphones go, my Bluetooth headphones, and the sound gets weird, I'll just end the live early, but hopefully I will not have to do that. So here's our background. All right, so that's for the farthest back piece. Here is, oh, you know what? I'm just now noticing that they have the 2 pieces that we need for the same card on the same die cut. So that's what it is, you guys. Okay. You know what? I probably should have noticed that sooner. So what I'm saying is I think we did the right thing by putting that piece in. I think that's right. Okay, good. All right, so we have these two pieces. We need a palm tree. We need a starfish. Cute. All right, so this one, what did I just do with my piece? Here it is. All right, sooner or later I start covering everything. So we'll put this one on first. So I'm just going to line this up. So just kind of setting it in. So this goes the furthest one back. So this is on the third fold. Okay. And then when you close them, they match up. So that's always a good way to double check. And then we're going to put this one on next. Okay. That's going to go inside the second V, or the second fold. Oops, I stuck down. Hold on. I didn't quite get that right. Hold on. Tear and tape kind of sets right away. So if you make a mistake, pull it up quick. Look, it's still crooked. But when you close it, you can't really tell that I messed up that much. So that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. All right, and then we'll do our palm trees. And our palm trees do get an adhesive dot in the top of the tree there. All right, so our tree is going to go so that our dot will go on this spot here, just like the other two cards. Let me try to do this with you guys. Okay. There we go. All right, so that one's on. And then we need Sending an Ocean of Love. And I'm just going to grab a banner for that. And you can see it's subtle, but the banners are actually two different sizes. This is kind of like a medium size, and this is long. Okay, so this one is for the longer sentiments. This one is for the shorter sentiments. So for my Hello Sunshine, I probably could have used the shorter one, but that's okay. Do my own thing. Can't help myself. Okay, and then we're going to put our little starfish over by our palm trees. Right over there. And then we'll do our Sending an Ocean of Love. All right, I'm going to grab one of my paper pumpkin blocks. We'll go sideways on that one. I think it will fit straight, but it's okay. All right, and then let's put this one down. And she said Kathy says this card's my favorite. Love the colors. Yeah, they did a really, and I'll let me hold it up now while we're talking about it. They did a really fantastic job with the sunset. So for those of you who are getting into either, maybe blending, watercolor, maybe you're using blending brushes and you're kind of creating like a sky scene, pull some of your favorite cards like Kathy is saying about this one and just look at what they did. Look at the colors and how they blended them together. And that's a great little guide for when you start getting into blending colors yourself. Okay. Ooh, I went really crooked on that one. Let's see if I can try that one more time. I'm going to flip it to the other side if you guys don't mind the Flirty Flamingo not being there. The outline. Okay. And that's a go-to thing for me when I don't get it right. I just flip it over. Okay, so this just goes right on the front here. And I think I got all the pieces on that. We just need our little embellishment. So that wasn't too bad. But again, I am super tempted to put that dimensionals on that. So I'm going to hold it together and I'm going to do what they say. But I really want to put dimensionals on this. So, yeah. That is one thing I am not used to not getting in a kit. And this does a little bit of overlap. Super, super cute there. All right, and then let's go ahead and do our embellishments. 3 of these. And they're all around the palm trees. Started grabbing embellishments from the other side. I can't tell you why. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so here is card number 1. And let me just set this aside. Okay. So here is, well, I'm just going to, I don't want to say card 1, 2, and 3 just because I get them out of order from the instructions, but here is the one of the 3 fun folds. So, so cute. I have to agree with you about the colors on this, Kathy. Not only is it like the easiest one, I think, to assemble, but the colors are just wow on that one. And then here is another one of our fun folds, just in case you're just tuning in. I'm seeing some new people on here. Hi, Penny. She's loving it. Teresa says, I agree. I struggled with no dimensionals. Yeah, I just need them. And I get why they're not in the kit, because with a fun fold like this, right? Like you want to be careful with the adhesive and all that, but I would still, I'm not even joking. Even in spite of having all of this dimension, I would still add dimensionals. That's just my, my personal opinion. All right. And then here, this is a cutie. I have to say, the elements on this one, I don't know. I think it's a toss-up. I mean, I love the surfboard. Like, I don't necessarily surf. This is very, like, quintessential, like, summer. But I think it's between these two for me in terms of a favorite. I love the colors on this, like you're saying. But the elements of this one are really what remind me of, like, vacations during my childhood. I think this one is, like, the most nostalgic for me. This one is adorable. So really cute. I feel like there is a piece that is supposed to be behind this chair. Honest to goodness, I really feel like there is. I think I missed it. I really think I did, but it's okay. We'll live. I do think I'm going to try to find the piece that I popped it out of. I think it was this one. No, it's not this one. Hang on. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's the one with the birds. Let's see if I can find the one with the birds. Because now it's just going to bother me. No, the one with the birds was on its own. So maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's the only thing that I'm really seriously questioning on the original card of the fun folds, but they still came together great. And you can make 9 of them. And then these are the envelopes that coordinate. And you can actually have some fun, I think, stamping either the sun or, you know, if you would want to stamp maybe some starfish across the bottom here or on the back, because we do have this imagery here. So one of my biggest things when we start getting into alternates and fun folds is that you do not get to use all of the stamps that you're provided with the cards. Like, you can change out the sentiments yourself, right? Like, as you're stamping, you could make all 9 cards exactly as they've designed them, and you just change the words so that you get an opportunity to use more of the stamps. But we did not get to use either of these if I follow the instructions correctly. So, you know, you can always think of fun ways to kind of incorporate those. But that is one thing that I do try to do with anything that they give us like this. So one thing that I'm thinking of, and Perrette was saying, you know, she's curious to see what alternates are going to look like. One thing I can tell you that I'm thinking about doing right now is creating a background with these, or creating a background with words, because this is one of those rare sets where the font is really similar and all of the sentiments are pretty much a similar theme. So Maybe the Sorry I Was Crabby might be, you know, a little bit different, but I would consider doing something like that. So that's usually where it starts for me. When I start making these fun folds, it's really hard to show them from the table, right? Like I can try to turn them upright, but I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Okay, so hopefully that works. And then let me put, yeah, I'm gonna put this here. Now let me see if I still have a hot minute. Let me see if I can show you guys the August paper pumpkin kit. And I'm gonna express some feelings about the August paper pumpkin kit. So let me see if it's gonna let me share or not. Penny is asking. Penny says she loves it, and she says, "Wonder if they will have add-ons." As far as I know, not for the July kit. Typically, if there's an add-on for a kit, it will become available before the actual kit comes out, which I know that sounds weird, but they do that with Paper Pumpkin. So we can actually buy the add-on typically before we can actually even get the kit. But I did not see any add-on with this. Now that said, today's the 18th, and if there's going to be refills for this kit, which I imagine there would be, it depends on how popular the kit is, I guess. But if there are refills for this kit, then those will be out. I want to say that it's like the 20. Roberta, you might know if you're still here. This is getting a little bit late for Roberta, but they typically come out the same day. I want to say that it's like the 22nd or the 23rd. Am I right about that? If you got any Paper Pumpkin fans, if you know, let me know. I'm sorry that I can't think of the exact date offhand, like the 24th maybe. All right, so let me see if I can share. Let's see if it will let me do it. Share screen. Hang on. This one. Okay. I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me share this picture. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, I hope you guys can see that image. Oh, she said she meant refills. Yes. So I would imagine, I mean, typically there are refills. Sometimes we have like a weird situation where there aren't, but stay tuned for that. Somewhere around the 20th, and I will get an answer for you on that. Kathy is saying, I thought it was Monday after the 20th. Not sure. I know, Kathy. Why don't I know this? Like as much as I do the Paper Pumpkin thing, but I will find out for you, Penny. And I'll respond to your comment after the live once I get an answer on that. Okay. So here, let me see if I can, I don't know if I can make this big or not. This might be as big as it gets. But this is a sneak preview of the August Paper Pumpkin kit, like full screen. Is it going to let me do it? That's about as good as we're going to get in terms of closeness. This is the August kit. The August kit is called Meaningful Flowers. And this kit actually has a bonus stamp set in it. So this time, the sneak preview for us is actually the bonus stamp set. So this is an alternate card. The reason that I know that is because when I watched, you know, the demonstrator presenting it, she said this is the bonus stamp set, and they wanted to give us an idea as to what you can do with that stamp set. So this is a bonus or like an alternate type card with the bonus stamp set. So this is not a specific card that's going to be in the Paper Pumpkin kit. I just wanted to make that really clear because it's in the marketing. So absolutely fantastic that we're getting a free stamp set in here. This is in addition to the regular stamp set that comes in the month's kit. They usually only do that for their birthday kit. So I thought this was like a big surprise for me. Now, here's my personal take on this. If you want to subscribe to Meaningful Flowers, which is absolutely beautiful, you're going to subscribe by August 10th. Now, I am getting this kit. I'm going to do alternates with this kit. I'm doing all the things with this kit. But let me give you my personal opinion on this. And then you guys can tell me how you feel about it, because maybe it is too early. I don't know. So when I saw that kit, I was really surprised between online exclusives. And again, maybe this is just me because fall is my favorite season. But when the online exclusives came out, I was thrilled that we had Christmas in July. Thrilled. Okay. So happy about that. But there really wasn't anything with a fall theme. They did have the Trucking Along bundle, but that has been so crazy popular, it's really difficult to get, right? So that would have been, I would say, kind of like the fallish theme with like an online exclusive. I was so sure that they were going to do a fall theme with the August kit. Now, that said, typically the September kit is either fall or a Halloween theme or some combination of the two. So I understand that many people would probably expect it around September. My personal opinion, my personal feeling is that fall should be separate, like it should be its own kit from a Halloween kit, because some people don't do Halloween. I do Halloween, and I have a little boy. So like Halloween is a big deal for us. We love the little 3D projects and the kits. Like that is great for us. We love that. But I know that not everybody gets the Halloween kit. So my personal opinion is that the August kit should be a fall theme. I don't know what you guys think about that. So if you want to weigh in on that, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the replay, I'm going to be sending a little email. Last August, it was the sunflower kit. Do you guys remember that kit? Was that like amazing? So maybe I just kind of had something in my head about it because it was like that. I'm sure Meaningful Flowers is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I mean, from like the stuff that they have to show, but I don't know. It's not enough fall for me. So I'm going to see if I can come up with some fun things to create fall cards. And if you guys have anything specific in mind, like anything from our annual catalog that you want to shout out to me that you think would be great with like fall themes, let me know, because that is where I would like to get some crafting themes and stuff in August. Not all of August, but some of it. Kathy says, I agree with you about the fall kit. I love fall. Me too. And it, I mean, it could be all occasion. It could be, whatever you want it to be, but like, we should have a fall kit. We should have something separate. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Stampin' Up, take note how popular Trucking Along was. I don't think it would be out of line to have a truck theme paper pumpkin kit. I'm just saying. So I don't know. You guys can vote on that too. But I missed out on the bundle again. So here's the situation with Trucking Along, since I'm talking about it. For those of you who don't know, it's an online exclusive, so it's not going to be included in the sale tomorrow. I want to make that clear. It's annual catalog stamp sets that are on sale. They'll be 15% off. It excludes host sets, and it excludes online exclusive stamp sets. Okay. The Trucking Along stamp set, the last time I checked, is available, but it's the punch that's back ordered now, the truck punch. So if you're cool with just the stamp set, you can get it. I don't know for how long, because it's just been so popular. I tried to get the bundle when they announced that it was back, and I sent an email out to all of you about it. And 5 minutes later, it was gone. I couldn't get it. I couldn't put it in my cart. So I thought, okay, I could just buy the stamp set. But if the stamp set goes again, I wouldn't want to make samples for you and you not be able to get it. So now I'm torn as to whether I should get that or not. I feel like I should wait. The punch is supposed to come back into stock in October. But sometimes they surprise us and it comes back a little bit sooner. But with punches, the history has been, it takes a period of time to get those back because of the way they manufacture it. So that said, Trucking Along has been so hugely popular that I think it would be great if it was a theme in a kit. Now I hear the Connor's home, so I better wrap this up. Although we've been doing well, we've been doing better. But I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'll get the replay posted to YouTube. I miss you all so much. I hope to get back to a regular live schedule soon. It's still pretty hit or miss right now. That's just kind of the way that things are, but I am going to try to get some pre-recorded videos done for all of you. And I appreciate your patience with me as I try to get regulated with everything that we have going on with summer and our special occasion. So, all right. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye-bye.